Good morning. I'm sorry, y'all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope you guys are having a great day. And as always, I hope you guys had a great night. A little late upload for me. Been dealing with some shit, but I'm gonna stay on my grind and stay committed to what I promised myself I would commit myself to, and that is changing my direction of this channel and exposing and calling out these pedophiles, these rapists, these molesters. This piece of shit that you guys see on my screen. Alabama pastor used position in church to recruit and rape multiple underage victims. Gregory Renee Adams, this is this asshole's name, a pastor in Alabama, was arrested after an extensive investigation revealed that he raped and sexually abused multiple victims that he recruited from churches across multiple states. According to a press release, the Mobile Police Department Special Victims Unit identified Gregory Renee Adams, 63, as the main suspect in a multi-jurisdictional sexual assault investigation after several alleged victims came forward, claiming that he used his position in the church to rape them. The preliminary investigation suggests Adams contacted some of his victims through churches in Citronelle, Alabama, and Waynesboro, Mississippi, MPD said, adding that investigators believe there are possibly more victims. Adams was located and taken into custody and is now facing multiple felony charges, including 3 counts of first-degree rape, 2 counts of second-degree rape, 3 counts of first-degree sodomy, and 2 counts of sexual abuse. It's always with somebody being brave enough to take the first step and begin. And again, we are thankful for our victims who did come forward so we can hold him accountable so that people will not be victimized. City of Mobile Public Safety Director Lawrence Bassais said in a statement to Mobile Fox, according to a report from local NBC, Adam was a pastor at a Life Song ministry in Citronelle. And I'm sorry for pronouncing that city wrong. Batiste told WPMI that at least 4 victims had come forward, alleging that Adams sexually assaulted them within MPD's jurisdiction, with more than one of the alleged victims claiming that the abuse began when they were minors. Our victims began their traumatic experience with him beginning at about 12, and it continued until about 30 to 31 years of age. Did y'all hear that? The victims began their traumatic experience with this devil, this piece of shit, this fake Christian, at the age of 12, and it continued until 30 to 31. People may go to a particular church and reside here in the city limits of Mobile, and they commute to church someplace else. At the end of the day, these crimes he has charged with confined within city of Mobile jurisdiction. WPMI reporter Rachel Wickerson further reported that a handcuffed Adams apologized to the victims as he was being escorted out of MPD headquarters. You nodded your head that you were sorry to the victims. Would you like to say sorry to them physically? Wilkerson asked Adams as he walked, apparently meaning to ask if the defendant would issue a verbal apology. I'm sorry, the accused rapist responded. I'm sorry. The abuse of these people started at the age of 12 to the ages of 30 to 31, and all you can say, all this piece of shit can say, is I'm sorry. MPD asks that any other possible victims, witnesses, or people with information in connection with the investigation to Adams contact the department at 251-208-7211 or the Mobile County Sheriff's Office at 251-574-8633. Anyone that comes forward with information, we are going to follow through with it and try to make sure if they were victimized to hold him accountable for his actions. So we would hope and pray that there are victims out there. By seeing this story, it would give them the strength to come forward so we can continue to build our case. We still have a long way to go because we still have to successfully prosecute this case to ultimately get to where we really want to go. And that is to hold him accountable and make sure that he atones for his behavior. My body, my choice, right? This is what I'm talking about. This goes on the basis of what I'm speaking about. My body, my choice. Just thank goodness. Actually, no. I'm gonna take that back because he did get someone pregnant. He got a 14-year-old pregnant. My choice, my body. Are we wondering how that 14-year-old mother is right now? A 14-year-old that was molested and gave birth to her attacker's child. My choice, my body. My body, my choice. Who decides should be on me. Pregnancies happen and sometimes it's just not the right time. I don't disrespect people who won't have an abortion, who think it's wrong. That's your choice. That's your belief. But myself, I think babies deserve the best. This world is in crisis and overpopulation is not helping. And how about this fact? Cancer in children, the number one killer. It's growing daily. Birth defects are growing as well. Malformed organs are the number one reason children under the age of 1 die now. Why don't we get off our asses and stop the toxins and the unclear waste of NASA leaves? And stop the rapidly growing autism, cancers, tumors, and newborns, and the many, many other diseases. This is not a normal time in history. We advance or we end. Please be tolerant of people who have different values. Don't assume to know what God really wants. My body, my choice. I'm noticing that there are people speaking now on my body, my choice, and I find that ironic. But it is what it is, right? I'm going to say this. I would wish that everybody, especially black women, get together and speak on my body, my choice. I would hope that black women, black and brown, would get together and speak on molestation and rape. I would hope that black women, black and brown, would speak on the pregnancies of children. But no matter what I do or no matter what I hope, it never happens because we can't. And this will turn into a whole different upload that I don't want to do. But this fake Christian, Pastor Gregory Adams, Alabama. Anybody has any dealings with this Pastor Greg? You might want to contact your people. You may want to talk to your children. 251-208-7211, the Mobile County Sheriff's Office. I will be live tomorrow, as I promised. I want to thank everybody for participating in that conversation on my last upload. Any females, any women that want to be a part, please let me know. And I'll be more than willing and more than happy to see you on my panel. Everybody else, have a great day, or at least try to. Peace.